The Celtics defeated the Dallas Mavericks 105-98. This game made me ask the question, who is the Celtics Finals MVP so far? Who's in the lead running to get it from the Celtics? Obviously, if the Mavericks somehow win this series, I think Luka Doncic will get the Finals MVP because he's been their best player these last two games, and I think he'll keep it up. He's very consistent. Historically, I think he would be the safe pick to bet on to win Finals MVP for the Mavericks. They somehow win this series, but when I look at the Celtics, it's just really interesting. The first game, you could say Porzingis was the best player on the court. The second game, Drew Holiday was the best player when you look at his stats. Statistically, he was the best player on this court. Then you can look at Jaylen Brown, who was the second best player in both of these games. He's statistically leading the team in scoring. There's a chance that he could somehow sneak in and win Finals MVP, which would be interesting if he continues to play consistently like he's been doing. But there's really no clear-cut Finals MVP from the Celtics so far. I think it's pretty interesting. The last time I felt a team that could win it all during the finals didn't really have a clear-cut Finals MVP. The first few games, I would say, was the Detroit Pistons back in 2004. Just their starters were all pretty much on the same level when you look back at that series against the Lakers. Chauncey, Rip, Rasheed, and Ben Wallace. And I felt Chauncey really took control of that series, slightly edging out his teammates probably the last game or two of that series. But it wasn't like the gap was so huge between him and his other teammates. You could make arguments for other guys to win the Finals MVP in that series. This series seems like it's going to be like that. It'll be very interesting to see who gets the Finals MVP for the Celtics. There's so many guys that you can make the argument for. Derek White has been pretty good, I think, the last two games. He could somehow sneak in and get it. It's pretty interesting. Porzingis could somehow just put him back in contention to be the guy to get the Finals MVP. But I guess I bring this up. It just shows you how deep the Celtics are when they have so many guys who can possibly win this award. It also shows that they're all on the same page, that they just want to win. There's no guy trying to win that award, whereas in the past, you could see on some teams where certain guys just wanted to win the award first and then win second. I've seen that several times before in my lifetime. Most notably, I would say 2004 Finals, where Kobe really sabotaged his team and tried to selfishly win the award instead of playing team ball, which really hurt the Lakers in that 2004 series against Detroit. I would also say LeBron in 2011. I felt he kind of sabotaged himself after the first three games against the Mavs when it looked like Dwayne Wade was the favorite to win Finals MVP, and I definitely believe that played a role in him not playing so well those next few games because he wanted that award first and then to win second. And I'm sure there's a few other guys I haven't mentioned where that's been the case, but with the Celtics, it seems like they really don't care who gets this award. They're all in it to win this thing. That's what they want. That's their number one priority. I'd say it is refreshing to see that it's not really, it doesn't happen all the time where a team just cares about winning and they can check their egos and put them all aside. So you have to give them credit, just credit to all their top players in Tatum, Jaylen Brown, just putting the egos aside and just doing what's best for a team to win. That's the way basketball should be played, and hopefully that sets an example to other guys in this league and just even young guys watching that who are still in college or high school that it should be about winning more so than your stats. But we'll see how this series progresses as it goes on.